Oh, yeah. You send me those feet pics, baby. Yeah, look at those feet. We love those. Oh, my goodness. This is a bizarre news story. A fan was rejected twice, allegedly, at WWE NXT Hotel for allegedly taking photos of female wrestlers' feet. So, not sure what's up with this. This is coming out of the October 8th episode the other night. October 8th, NXT, great show. And then afterwards, the talent went back to their hotel rooms to rest, go to sleep, whatever. There was a fan incident at the hotel. A male fan was reportedly caught trying to take photos of feet of female wrestlers as they walked through the hotel. The fan was removed from the location twice as a result. Now, I don't think it's a crime to take pictures of women's feet or anybody's feet, to be honest. You can take pictures of feet all day long if you want. But when you're on private property in a hotel, obviously you can be asked to leave or kicked out. Can't be. I don't think he's arrested or anything like that, but it's kind of weird. So the guy's taking feet pics. You know, we're dealing with the hurricane, all kinds of other crap. And this guy's looking for feet pics, which is bizarre. But, you know, I'm sure that I can't wait for the women to talk about this. Just a weird scene. We'll see what happens to the fan. I mean, they'll probably bar him from, like, NXT ever and that sort of thing. Like, you never come back again. On another incident the other day, this was an incident that you all saw on TV. It's about Randy Orton and his little opponent there. But before we get into that, I hope you guys can just click that like button really quickly. And if you guys want to support me directly, yeah, super thanks would help down below. But, you know, if you're brand new to the channel, you got to subscribe so you can get everyday videos and all that BS. I'm not going to go into it. You know the deal on YouTube. But just, you know, come on. If you like the show, be here, all right? Don't miss it. If you want to support me directly, we are really looking for support. You can use the patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show down below or paypal.me/Joe Cronin Show. If you do support the channel via paypal.me/Joe Cronin Show, we will shout you out on the show, like El Tapo, who did recently as well. So thank you to him. Anyway, moving on. I'll be live in a little bit today as well, so I'll be live today also. Randy Orton had a match with Javon Evans, one of the stories on Ringside News and so many other sites, but you know, this one particularly stands out to me because I thought about it last night when I was watching it. Status of heat on Javon Evans after botching RKO during the 8th, the October episode. You saw it last night. He did some kind of super spirally spinneroonie where Orton was supposed to, you know, catch him and deliver the RKO. Pretty hard to hit this. I don't really have a problem with it because I like that he missed and hit his head. I just wish the announcing was better in NXT. It's not good enough. See, if I was calling that, I mean, you don't have a lot of time to call it, and, you know, maybe I would have missed it too. It's a tough call as well, I believe, but I do want to criticize the fact that in a perfect world, you say, oh my God, Randy Orton went for that RKO. He saw Javon Evans, and Javon Evans went for the whatever the hell the move's called, the spinneroonie dive, whatever stupid move Javon Evans does. You know, Javon Evans right now reminds me of a lot of wrestlers that just do the gymnastics all over the ring, but don't actually have ring psychology. You're just jumping around the ring like I'm at the circus, and you know you really don't have a great sense of, you know, building a match and feeling a match and being methodical and psychology in a match. It's just a lot of high spots and gymnastics. And when you don't hit your little gymnastics move, then just everything sucks anyway. So I'm not impressed with the guy right now. He's just a gymnastics star like many other wrestlers are, and I'm not impressed by it. But, you know, mistakes happen. It's not a big deal. So I love that he missed it, and then he smashed his face on the canvas. And the commentary should have said, Javon missed with that big move. Orton missed trying to counter it. But the bottom line is Javon hit his head and he's out of it. And now Orton has control. There's an RKO. And Randy Orton, a mistake by Javon Evans. Like, they could have built it that way. And it would have been cooler. It would have been more epic. It would have seemed more realistic. Instead, it just looks like a botch, and Orton's laughing, and the commentary doesn't really sell it. They just go RKO, you know. But whatever. They could have built a story out of it. Like, I love the sports description of he messed up. Randy also missed, but Randy gets up. Javon Evans might be knocked out, and now he's really knocked out because Orton with an RKO. He was defenseless, and that's it. That sort of thing. That's how I would call it in real time. But that's not what happened. But that's fine. So there was little things here or there, and I'm not that impressed. You know, Randy Orton trying to put over the younger talent that may never be anything, you know, as far as I'm concerned. So I guess good job trying to make, you know, but this is why Orton won. You know, Javon comes out looking kind of not very great. So, you know, he's going to need some work. Whether that's Randy's fault or Javon Evans, it would never be Randy's fault. So regardless, even if it was. So, you know, but he did well, and it was okay, but you know, I'm not impressed by this stuff. You know, not impressed by this stuff. And maybe somebody was. And by the way, how do you know somebody wasn't in the backstage taking pictures of Javon's feet? How come it's just always the female wrestlers? How do you not know? How do you know maybe, you know, the other feet pics weren't taken of the male wrestlers? You don't know that. It's ridiculous to think that it wasn't. Of course, Hurricane Milton in Florida, a absolutely devastating, crazy thing going on. Ringside news again. WWE postpones multiple NXT live events, obviously, right? I mean, this state is going to need at least, I would think, not a couple of days. I would think the state would need about a week to really bounce back to start organizing events again, if not 2 weeks, and we don't even know. It could be worse. But so I don't know. I'm going to bet up to 2 weeks of, you know, some delayed events and things in Florida. I mean, maybe it's even worse than that. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know. You know, Stephanie Vacure debuted. She's from CMML. Does anybody even know what that is? I don't know, but she debuted, I guess, and so whoop-de-doo. You know, we'll see what happens. Let me know when people start getting over in the main coming. Let me know when NXT women who are coming from NXT, coming from other places, start, you know, becoming a big deal in WWE main roster. I'm trying to think, like, you know, some of them have. I mean, Rhea Ripley is the last one, but recently it's been a lot of just fluff everywhere, and people are lost in the shuffle. But you had a hit with Rhea Ripley. I'm trying to think of after Rhea, and maybe I'm missing something and I'm completely blind. You know, I mean, you could argue Shotzi's had a little success here or there. Rhea Ripley. Who else? Who else? CM Punk is still running around grab-assing with the females in the back at WWE. That's weird. AW working around the clock on Hurricane Milton situation. This goes from everyone from Tony Khan to, you know, trying to get funds to people and set things up, working with Elon Musk allegedly and other things like that, to, you know, prepping for tapings, shootings, you know, I don't mean those shootings, but videoing, you know, so they can be ready in case they have to upload pre-programmed events or something. Not 100% sure, you know, what it will be. Vic Joseph calls WWE Raw stint a failure. I would call it that too. I still think he kind of is failing in NXT myself, but that's only because I want his job. So because I want his job, I'm going to say that he's a failure. I think he's all right, but I don't really, you know, whatever. I wish I was there. Vic Joseph, sorry, brother. It's never going to be the main commentator. Just not going to happen. He's a little weird. He's like weirder Michael Cole. It's not going to work. I'm just going to be real with you. The new Joe, who stole my name, by the way, Testosterone, Joe Testosterone, is the best announcer they have now. And I still wish I could take his spot anyway. But that being said, you know, it is what it is. What do you guys think of all this news? I hope you leave a comment down below. And once again, if you really love my show and you really like this shit to get done, we need your support more than ever. I need your support more than ever. It shouldn't be on you guys. I wish Google Ads would take care of everything. But, man, we are looking to hit a goal this week right now, and we are a little bit away from it. So if you want to support the show directly, yeah, you can do a super thanks down below. Yeah, you can go with Patreon on patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. You can get thousands of bonus content that you can't hear on YouTube. You'll enjoy browsing through it. But you can use paypal.me/Joe Cronin Show. paypal.me/Joe Cronin Show. Enter in a direct message to me Send me your direct message, and I will read it on the air if you send it. And donate whatever you want to sponsor the show, to set up the show, and I will repeat your whatever you want talked about or said throughout the week. If you want to make me tell you that, vote for this person or that person or say this or that, I will do it. Just write it in there, have some fun with it, do whatever you want. This is the Joe Cronin Show. I'm Joe Cronin. Here's some other videos popping up that you might have missed. Please leave some comments down below. What do you think about this? And are you into feet pics? Because I know I am. I take feet pics of my wife while she's sleeping. Goodbye, guys. Watch more of my videos now.